I'm David Holmgren, co-originator of the permaculture concept. International Permaculture Day is a fairly new phenomenon in the more than 30 years of permaculture activism. But I think it's an exciting step where permaculture activists in a lot of ways are coming out of the closet and being more public about permaculture and what it's achieved, and recognising that permaculture is all around the world and that there's projects and networks that have been influenced by permaculture that do not necessarily have that name and label. This building from the getting our own house in order, getting our own project set up, rather than trying to tell the rest of the world what they should be doing, has been characteristic of permaculture activism. But I think there's definitely value now in more promotion of what that work has achieved. And I think the theme this year around local resilience is something which is very close to my heart, because permaculture has been focused on how we, at a local level, at the individual level, at the household level, at the community level, build the capacity to survive the shocks and disruptions of the climate, energy, financial crisis, which is of course not a temporary crisis, it's a continuous crisis of civilization. But at the same time, that local resilience is not just some private lifeboat survival strategy. It's also an open demonstration about how other people can also make themselves more resilient. And in the process, of course, we massively reduce our ecological footprint and we disconnect ourselves from the systems of exploitation and destruction, which, without the support of the billion or so middle class people on the planet, or for that matter even a small fraction of them, could not continue. So that building local resilience is at the same time disconnecting from the destructive forces on the planet. And I think permaculture activism has now galvanised around the preparation for this world, which is, many people can see, is clearly unfolding. A world of more expensive and insecure, unreliable energy in all forms, through to more expensive food, economic systems which are increasingly unstable and on the verge of collapse, and of course the big one of climate chaos, which is unfolding around the world far faster than the most pessimistic predictions were made. So this energy descent future really encompasses energy, climate and human affairs. It's a massive transformation in human history, and of course it's commonly seen as a negative, bad process. Permaculture is about how envisaging this as a positive process where we can actually reconnect with our natural selves and with nature and find our place in the natural order. International Permaculture Day is permaculture activism coming out open and positive around this energy descent future, where we can work together in our local communities and yet networked globally to see more positive results from that energy descent future.